Why is San Diego's Presidio Park history often overlooked? Have you ever wondered why the history of San Diego's Presidio Park does not get the attention it deserves? This fascinating site has a rich past that many people might not know about. The Presidio was established in 1769 as California's first European military fort and mission site. It served as the heart of Spanish colonial activity in the area. However, by the 1830s, the Presidio was abandoned, and the focus shifted to what is now Old Town San Diego. This change led to the Presidio site falling into disrepair and fading from public memory for many years. One reason for this oversight is the absence of original structures. Today, none of the buildings from the Presidio's early days remain standing. While there are ruins and archaeological remains, they do not capture the imagination in the same way that intact historic buildings do. This lack of visible history makes it harder for visitors to connect with the past. Another factor is the shift in settlement patterns. After the Presidio was abandoned, San Diego's population began to grow in Old Town. This area became the recognized historic district, attracting more attention and preservation efforts. As a result, the Hilltop Presidio site became less prominent in the public. Preservation efforts for the Presidio did not begin until the early 20th century. George Marston, a local philanthropist, purchased Presidio Hill to preserve it. He developed the park and built the Junipero Serra Museum in 1928 to honor the site's significance. Despite these efforts, the park is primarily a green space and memorial rather than a fully reconstructed historic site. This can make it less memorable compared to other preserved areas. The complex colonial legacy of the Presidio also plays a role in its historical overshadowing. The site's history involves Spanish military conquest, missionization, and interactions with the indigenous Kumeyaay people. This complicated narrative can lead to less emphasis in popular historical accounts, which often focus on later, less contentious periods. From the perspective of the city of San Diego, Presidio Park is recognized as a foundational historic site. It marks where the first European settlement in California began. The city maintains the park as a place for public recreation, education, and reflection on early history. Visitors can enjoy the park's open spaces, scenic views, and the Junipero Serra Museum, which interprets the site's past. However, because the park lacks extensive historic buildings, and because the broader story of San Diego's development moved away from Presidio Hill, its history is often less prominent in public awareness compared to other local historic sites.